$5, which results in a property tax abatement of $1,503.38.
Move to approve.
A motion by Hatton, second by Waterman. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. All right. Number 11, action to set policy for all reimbursed payments to county employees by direct deposit. Cindy, what you got there?
Our software was recently upgraded to allow us to do direct deposit for our monthly bills if we have the information we need. And as we were balancing our checking account at the end of April, we always get a list of outstanding checks, and there were a number of county employees on that list who had not cashed their cell phone stipends. Some were 2 years old. So we took care of those. We stopped payment on those checks. We reissued to clean all that up. But to avoid things like this, we would like authorization to make all county employee reimbursements by direct deposit so we don't have to chase those outstanding checks every month.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Hatton, second by Waterman. Discussion.
What did it cost us to cancel those checks? Because when I void a check, it cost me $35.
The bank does not charge us.
Okay.
And then we also have an affidavit that we have the employee sign that as a backup saying if I ever find this check, I will not cash it. But yeah, we had a number of those, number of other checks that it'll just make balancing our account easier at the end of the month if everything is direct deposit. We realize that it'll take some getting used to. Some people look at that as their slush fund, something they can hide from their wives, their cell phone stipends.
Or their husbands.
Or their husbands, yeah, that's true.
Well, it should save on checks too, like that too, if you can direct deposit.
Yeah, it'll save on check supplies, and it's just gonna make it easier to balance that check
Much smoother operation.
Yeah, make us more efficient. That's what we're.
Absolutely.
That's our answer.
All right, we have a motion and a second and some good discussion. Is there any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Let's go on to number 15 then. Action to set a date and authorize a notice of public hearing to reopen a section line in Elmira Township. Who's got the information on that?
That is the one that I had discussed earlier with all of you. And so Tom Burns has been working on it. We're to this point now. He's just waiting for us to set the hearing date for the public hearing for us to continue that process to reopen. And basically it's going to be 2,640 feet, which takes to the northerly end of the last property owner's property line to the north. So then that just encompasses all those residences basically. So
How far did you say?
2,640.
Okay, so that what he's got in the notice of
2640.
public hearing is correct. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So
So
we need to set a
I
date.
will set the date for June 11th. That gives everybody enough time, hopefully, to get the publications done. Township will be aware of all that. Residents will get notices, so.
Yep, so you're authorizing.
I will make a motion to, authorize to set the hearing date for June 11th.
Is there a second to that?
Do we need to have a certain time? What should we say, 9:15?
It's at 9, he's got 9 a.m.
Okay,
written
that's
down.
fine then.
That's normally the time we try to hold. And
Okay.
second by Gable. Okay.
Yep.
And that will also authorize me to publish the notice.
Yep. Any discussion? Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Let's go to number 16, and this is action to declare GNNO 1221, which is a 2007 Ford pickup for search and rescue support surplus to be traded.
And this is a truck that Search and Rescue bought with their own support money. The county did not buy it, but for whatever reason, it got put onto our fixed assets. So just to cover ourselves, we need to declare it surplus to be traded, even though we do not have any funds invested in this truck.
Move to approve.
Motion by Hatton, second by Waterman. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Number 17 is an action to approve a partial release on a county lien per affidavit submitted by property owner. And that, there's a copy of that in your packet, I believe.
Yes.
This was brought to us by the property owner's attorney. The property owner has the same first and last name as an individual who has a county lien, but per this affidavit, her birth date and her social security number does not match the person who holds the county lien. So per previous procedure, what this board has to do is issue a partial release pertaining to just these pieces of property. The lien will remain against the person whose name it's in, but it'll release against these pieces of property whose owner has the same name. It's just a kind of a standard thing that we have done before.
Move to approve. It's to make it a clean title. So
She
that
wants
they're
to
able
sell some property, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Second.
Motion by Hatton, second by Gable. Any more discussion? Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. All right, then let's go on to number 18, which is action on any change orders submitted for the courthouse remodel project. Lee, do you have anything?
No, Mr. Chairman, just to let folks know, we're working on, I guess, to work through some of there's some going with one of the subcontractors to their subcontractor, so it has to do with the alarm system and the different alarms we put around and the door locks. So just working through that. So I'm going to be working with the architect. Some of the things are things that are within the project. Some of the things are things that we just had done separately. But just to let you all know that we're working on that. I got an email late last night from the contractor. So there might be another change order coming to work, to handle that. But we'll let you know. So.
All right,
So.
anything else?
No.
All right, let's go on then to number 19. Any action to approve claims for payment? Do we have any?
We had two come in. There are our Visa that we pay, our credit card charges that we pay by direct deposit to avoid interest charges. The first one is out of the sheriff's budget, $967.09. It was for various travel costs, some SWAT training, some mailing fees, and fuel costs. And the second one is also to Visa in the amount of $64.07, and that was also for the treasurer's office travel to Pier for employees who were authorized to attend the new officials workshop.
Move to approve.
Motion by Hatton, second by Gable. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Any automatic budget supplements this week?
No, not today.
That's good news. Let's go on to number 21. Action to approve personnel changes. We have, I think, one of them.
A couple of them. I think another one came in after, I think I emailed it to you yesterday. Anyway, Sarah Amon is the secretary in the WIC department. She's due her anniversary step increase to step 6, $17.75 per hour. She has had her annual review. You authorized the highway department to put on part-time seasonal help, and Lauren Haug has been hired at $14.25 per hour for the summer. And then Charles Rosso is the part-time criminal support coordinator in the detention center, and he has worked the required number of hours to be moved to step 3, $17.53 per hour.
Move to approve.
Motion by Hatton,
I'll second.
second by Gable, any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Let's go
I
on
do
to,
have one other item of interest in personnel. It's not our personnel, but I've been notified that Melissa Cool in the nurse's office is resigning with the South Dakota Department of Health. Her last working day with Cottington County Community Health is May 23rd. She's been accepted to a graduate school at SDSU, so it will be up to the state of South Dakota to fill that position.
sure, good for her. Any travel requests? I didn't
None.
see any.
Nope.
All right. Any old business? Any old business? Any mature business we need to take a look at? Anything? Seeing none, let's go on to new business. Is there any new business?
So, Mr. Chairman?
Go ahead, Lee.
I was just going to say, there's a JDAI meeting today that I'll be attending. I'm guessing Commissioner Van Duzen's also on that committee. So that's Juvenile Detention Alternative Initiatives. That's over at the high school at noon. And yeah, I think that's
And then the
that's it
Sioux
for me.
Valley Commissioners meeting is tomorrow in Moody County.
Yep. Anything else?
I was wondering, what did this go with in our packet?
What's it look like? I think that was the,
I was
yeah,
trying to match
that's
that
the
up.
Hayland.
Okay.
That's just the legal description on the Hayland.
All
Yep.
right.
A gentleman had called and asked me where it was located. I'm not that familiar. I know it's out on Highway
Just
212.
west of Discount Seeds.
So I thought I should grab the legal description so that
Okay.
if he needed it, he could, but then he never showed up.
I was trying to look because I thought that Marine, is across and I'm like, this
Yeah.
isn't adding up.
Nope, that was for the Hayland.
Okay.
Any other new business? How about open? Anything for the open? Anything for the open? Seeing none, we have a request now for a
Make a
executive
motion
session.
to go into executive
And
session.
a motion by Hatton to go
per
into executive
one.
session,
I'll second.
and a second by Lee. Discussion, it would be number 1, personnel issue. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. There should not be any business to be discussed after the meeting, after we convene after executive.
Before you declare this closed, Myron,
What?
before you declare this closed, there might be a quorum at the Memorial Park Memorial Day services.
Oh, yeah.
The Memorial Park.
Memorial Day, or the
Oh,
Memorial Day
yeah.
services.
Memorial Day services at whichever cemetery they might be.
JT, did you hear that?
What's that?
There could very easily be a quorum at Memorial Day services
Okay.
at Memorial Park.
Well, any of the parks that they might be, whether it's
Cemeteries.
Memorial or at the Memorial.
Cemetery.
or-
It's at both cemeteries and